Hey, Chris Liepe here. I've been on a bit of a Gabriel Henrique kick lately. I've got 2 other videos coming out, one on a Whitney Houston cover and one on Stand Up. Those will be out soon, but this one just dropped and it happens to be an Aerosmith song. Really curious to see how this one comes off. He chooses great songs, but man, he's so incredibly different from Steven Tyler. Let's see what happens. I'm a voice teacher and this is a singing channel. And if you like the way that I dig into voices and draw inspiration from them and experiment with my own voice, and you'd like help doing that with your voice, click the link below and join my free voice course. And I'll help you get started exploring your voice in new ways.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender.
All right, very, very different from Steven Tyler and good. He's not trying in any way to be Steven Tyler. And with the songs I've checked out so far, that hasn't been the case either. He is 100% himself. He is adding his own stamp and taking it a completely different direction. You'd be surprised how hard this is to actually do, especially with the songs he's choosing, because the songs he's chosen so far are like, they have the greatest vocalists and performers of all time in them, and he is still putting his own stamp on them, and they're still great. That speaks a lot to his talent, but it also speaks a lot to his bravery and strategy. He's not just choosing songs that he knows he can do well and make his own. He's okay to be himself. And that's really where it starts.
In this sweet surrender,
I love that extra vocal weight there.
Stay lost in this moment forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss pain, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream you never do, I still miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss pain.
Oh, that was fantastic. Just so balanced, yet diverse. Listen to how he changes his vocal weight. It's not just that he goes higher and gets louder. It's that he's changing the placement and presence of his voice to create these money notes and these money resonances.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
This isn't just, I don't want to close my eyes. I'm hitting all the notes to exaggerate what he does. I don't want to close my eyes. You hear how I move things around? If I isolate any one particular resonance, it might sound a little goofy, but it's the combination of moving these things around. I don't want to close my eyes.
I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby.
Yep.
And I don't wanna miss
Thing. There's that sigh that he does that I've talked about. Lots of great singers do this, that I talked about in one of the other videos. This is keeping him from getting locked into a particular place of tension with his voice. And it sounds great. It serves 2 purposes. If you don't sigh when you sing sometimes, you should. It's freeing.
'Cause even when I dream of
you, huge amount of resonant variance.
the sweetest dream you never do, I still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss pain. Oh, lying close to you, feeling your heart beating. And I wondering what you're dreaming. Wonder if it's me you're seeing. Then I kiss your eyes and thank God we're together.
That was beautiful.
And I just wanna stay with you in this moment forever. Don't wanna close.
Okay, look at his body language here. And this is different than the body language on the other songs. It really reflects the movement of his voice. He's using a handheld here. So he's going to be interacting with the mic differently, right? Like pulling it away, doing some things a little bit differently there, leaving only one hand to sort of guide his voice and coax his voice into different places. Using your hands is great. It's a wonderful thing to do. And one thing I noticed that he's getting way better on, having just done 2 older performances, he's doing a better job playing with the beat, the pocket of his voice, where his voice exists over the music. Is it a little behind? Is he pushing the music a little bit? He is learning and doing a wonderful job here when to pull back, when to be slightly behind the beat with one of those runs, and when to push and sort of be in front. This is an art in and of itself. And it's easy when listening to a vocalist, especially like Gabriel, it's easy to go, oh, amazing run, or an amazing whistle tone thing, or whatever it is. But we best not miss, and we better focus on his fundamentals, his rhythm, his sense of melody, his dynamics, his resonant placements, his variety. All of these things allow the more flashy things to actually work. If he could do great runs but didn't understand how to sing on beat, wouldn't be any good.
We're together, and I just wanna stay with you in this moment forever.
See right there. Now he pushed on moment, which initially makes you kind of go, like that. But then as he starts doing the run, he goes behind the beat. So it's not this, he's just rushing everything. It's actually a lot more common for people to rush runs. But he's using restraint. He's pulling back there and he's creating a contrast by in what looks like intentionally singing a bit ahead of the beat before that. Very, very cool. Listen again.
If you in this moment
Moment was ahead of the beat. In this moment forever. And then he continues to back off.
and I just wanna stay with you in this moment forever.
And then right on that downbeat with that run. That is so difficult to do.
And I don't wanna miss it. Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream you never do, I still miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss it.
This can happen sometimes in these one-take performances where you start getting energetic and really into things and you start getting ahead of yourself vocally.
And I don't wanna miss you once more. I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna be with you, right here with you.
There we go.
Just like this. I just wanna hold you close.
See, now he's right in that pocket. Oh.
And I don't wanna miss you once more. I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna be with you, right here with you. Just like this.
Yeah.
I just wanna hold you close.
Yep, that works. That works. When I pay more attention to the context and what's coming before and afterward, it sits right in terms of the rhythm and pocket. This just shows how strategic he actually is and how well rehearsed he actually is. Incredible.
I feel your heart so close to mine.
Squeak.
I just stay here in this moment for your the rest of time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause
That was an incredible note. Wow. I was halfway expecting him to go into whistle there, but he didn't, and it it surprised me in a good way.
I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want this pain. 'Cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want this pain. Don't wanna close my eyes.
Listen to that articulation up to his head voice there. That was absolutely beautiful and unexpected.
'Cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want this pain. Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want this pain. 'Cause even when I dream my blue, the sweet dreams but I never do.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want this pain. Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want this pain. 'Cause even in the dreams of you.
I want to hear that bluesy twist he put back in there again. There's some really interesting note choices he's using, and they just take you into this like surprise land.
Don't want this pain, 'cause even when I dream my blue, the sweet dreams but I never do. And I don't want this pain. Don't wanna close my eyes.
Close! Ugh. Yeah, just.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
So the reason that works so well, close, the close is a minor seventh. Close! And that doesn't exist anywhere in the music, but it does in a bluesy or modal context. And so he's switching it up there. Close! Putting a flat seven where your ear sort of wants to hear a major seven. It's really, really cool, especially to throw it in there like this.
Don't wanna close my eyes. Don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't want this pain. 'Cause even in the dreams of.
So even that note, there was the seventh, and then he went up to the tonic, so he corrected it. He gave our ears what we wanted there with that descending line. It's that tension and release. It's why I'm sitting here, and why you probably are too, going like, because he understands how to choose notes and emphasize notes in ways that make money notes that draw you into the performance.
And I don't want this pain. 'Cause even in the dreams of you, the sweet dream I never do. And I don't want this pain. And I don't want this pain.
We got to talk about that one note here, right there. There is a very obvious switch into a mixed voice resonance. Listen to this again. The resonance shifted back, resonating more in the soft palate area. He's not doing this. Hey! Very forward. Hey! And simply like straining up to it. He actually lightens up, throws the resonance back. It's almost a yawn if you're going to exaggerate it. Hey! Hear the difference? Hey! The lower note is more forward and more belted. Here! It's lighter! It's exactly what it needed to communicate freedom, to allow him to open up. You can see his body language is more opened up. If he had strained for that note and tried to keep it in a pure chest voice note, it would not have had the same impact. He released into that higher note in a mixed voice coordination. Super awesome.
And I don't want this.
Beautiful. Man. You know what? I'm kind of glad there was no whistle section in this song. He kept surprising me. He did things that I wouldn't expect him to do with his phrasing, with his runs, with his timing, with the way he placed certain notes, leaned into certain things. That's the mark of a singer who's in it for the long haul. They don't just do the same things over and over again. They keep it interesting. And I think it shows a lot of restraint and maturity for him to not just be like, all right, got to put in my whistle stuff. That's what everybody wants. No, he did a lot of things here that he hasn't done on other songs that I've checked out. And he left out other things that he's done in amazing ways on those other songs. So this is the mark of a fantastic artist and a fantastic vocalist, or this is a mark, I should say. Thanks so much for checking out this vocal analysis. Be sure to watch more of my Gabriel Henrique vocal analysis videos. And again, if you'd like help with your own voice, click the link below and join my free course. We'll see you for more.